Oh my God!
Hello there, and welcome back to another No Quarter Andrew special, where I am bringing you my fish, my thoughts, my ideas on how I'm going to move forward. Everything that I've been doing has kind of been accumulating into this moment here in which I want to just fucking explode. I want to just grab everything and just either burn it or build it or break it and bomb it. God, you ever get that feeling like this is it? Like, you fucking Eminem, fucking lose yourself. You had one moment, man, one shot, opportunity to make some pancakes. Would you flip that flapjack? Or would you let it burn like a waffle? God, how silly is that? No, man, it's really just the idea of seizing the moment. You've seen it online, the mindfulness of it. I can't get over the fact that I'm here looking, seeing, breathing, and there's fucking nothing to it. Like, it's just that. It's just that. So far, I can't get over the fact that that's all it is. The consciousness, reality, everything that's going down has gotten me to the point of I'm either going crazy, schizophrenic, I'm either way in charge, I'm blowing my mind. The internet's making me crazy. That's what it is. It's the fucking internet. Everything on the internet is crazy. And all this shit, like today, I guess I'll start with the good news. BlackHawks, Chicago BlackHawks have just won the Stanley Playoffs Cup thing with hockey. Can't you tell? I'm so excited about it. I'm clearly not, but it's my town, Chicago, Illinois. Hockey team where 2/3 of them are from Canada and Europe just made my town number one. So thank you, Canada, Europe, and hockey players from across the globe for making my town number one for a year. I don't get it, but congratulations on your hard work and I guess not beating your wives like NFL and MLB players. I'm so fucking cynical, it's not even funny. I don't know how else to fucking look at it. George Carlin's got a great saying that I keep telling myself, like, if you scratch a cynic, you'll find a realist. Which really means if you fucking look deeper into why I'm so cynical is that I know that it could be way better in reality. Everything could be way better. The relationship I have with you, relationship I have with everyone else in my life, the relationship we all have with each other could be way better. But it's not. Nobody wants to contribute or pull a trigger and go for it. It's really, really odd how, especially the people who, like me, are practicing mindfulness, can be that way. Because I found myself be that way too. I've heard people explain it to me about mindfulness. Every interaction you have with another human, it's energy. And if you're mindful of that energy, you can tell that it's possible to make some crazy, 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 crazy things happening just between that exchange of energy. My energy, your energy, his energy, her energy. So-so and so-so, Obama and Putin, the energy between those, like, that's some palpable energy. That shit's fucking gangsta explode energy. So, that's all it is, and I want to be more and more conscious of what I'm doing with it. But with that said, I'd like to change the change the pendulum of this podcast into something maybe a little more not as cynical. I want to talk about what's in a name. What does your name mean? I've spelt my name the same way forever, and I actually just found a new way, not to spell my name, but a name that I thought could only be spelt one way. I guess has been spelt a different way for me, and that's Tom. Do you know a friend named Tom? I used to have a friend, Tom. But I saw this cat online, spelled his name Tom. T-W-M. Tom. I think that's kind of a very, very interesting way to spell your name. I love how, especially women, a lot of women have far out ways of spelling their name. I'm reading that book, Freakonomics. I've seen that documentary, Freakonomics, and they talk about what's in a name, and does your name make you predestined to what you're going to be. And there was over 50 different unique ways in spelling the name unique. So, what's in a name? I guess there's no fucking telling who or how you want to spell your name. I think my name, Andrew, Andy, I guess you spell Andy, I-E-Y, Drew, just, I can't really do anything with Drew, but I think Andrew should have 2 D's. Doesn't it sound like I should have 2 D's? Andrew. And Drew. And Daru. And Daru. And Daru. There's a Drew. There's da. There's 2 D's, double D's in my name. I need double D's in my name. And my face. But no, how do you spell your name? I love funky, but not too funky. When it gets too funky, you're like, your name's not. Like, this is like Tom, that's Twum. That's Twum. T-W-M, that's Twum. That's too funky. But I don't know. It hits me right. I like it, but whatever. It's all up to interpretation, and that's why everybody can be misinterpreted in the words that they use, or the spelling that they use, or the name that they use. So, all in all, it's up to whoever the fuck you want it to be. So, go figure. I just found this out. This is crazy. You know, Winona Ryder, the famous actress, she's Timothy Leary's goddaughter. What? Think about that. Think she's ever done L with him? It's Timothy Leary, man, like the father of psychedelic philosophical thought. Is Winona Ryder, Edward Scissorhands' girlfriend's godfather. That's kind of weird. I did not know that. I wanted to share that. It's a cool thing that I do. I have a buddy who keeps telling me to always listen to Timothy Leary and Terrence McKenna's lectures. We're both into Joe Rogan podcast. We're into a lot of Alan Watts lectures, a lot of some Carl Jung stuff, just philosophical banter, just philosophical introspective thought, really, is what I am very interested in. I have found out a couple of buddies that are into it as well, but they're the expansiveness of it. It's really how far down the rabbit hole do you want to go, and do you want to take a break here and stop and pick it up and then go further, or you just want to go straight down as far as you can and then see what's up. And then once you catch your breath there, you can go like 10 times further than that. So it's all up to you. How far do you want to go? And right now I feel like I keep grabbing these handholds when I'm falling. I'm like, oh, Alan Watts quote, grabbed it. I'm hanging here, and then fucking another pagan or Wiccan thought or some other philosophical counter argument goes, and then that handhold just falls, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't have it anyway. I thought I was holding on and hanging here, and then nope, I'm still falling. And then I'll fall and land on like a platform, and it's Zen Buddhism or I don't know, some type of utopian ideas, like Zeitgeist idea of just what really could be and what really is, and then that shit'll fucking platform's gone. You're still falling down the goddamn rabbit hole. So I don't know I feel that's what I meant, like, in the beginning, is that I'm falling. I feel stranded, stuck, ugh. But not necessarily in a good or bad way. It's just in a fucking thoughtful way. In a very mindful way. But I guess that's, I'm lucky I don't feel isolated. There's other people doing this with me, so I want to try to keep those people around. It's very weird to be that open with somebody, so just kind of trying to be patient and cool with it, and don't really know how to go about doing shit, but it will. I think I'll get better. Shit's gonna get better. I'll find some sturdy things. Like I said, I love listening to some of those lectures, because some of those lectures, you just go right back. It feels like you climb that ladder from up the fucking rabbit hole, and you're like, oh, here's that platform. Here it is. I didn't fall on it anyway. It's still there, and I found that ladder, and it was through this lecture, and you end up going back to it. But then if you don't focus, you fall out of it. So it's a fucking game. I've been struggling. I've been trying to get my head into it, understanding a little, and talk through it to myself, essentially. So that's why this podcast is helping me. I think I'm going to try to do it. This is day 3. I'm going to put up day 2 after this. It's a lot of work kind of doing it and editing it together. Just the simple way, that crummy video that you see, and this kind of quiet audio that you hear, but it's kind of a pain to do. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it churning them out. So this is numero 3. Number 3 is the good. That's a good lucky number, except for Dale Earnhardt. Alright, excuse me. But I think we're going to call it quits here. We're going to throw 3 thankfuls out there. I am thankful for all the European and Canadian Chicago BlackHawks team members. Second thankful, I'm thankful for my family and the health care and insurance that they give me. I got my blood tested today, and I was able to do that because I have insurance, and it's awesome. And one day I won't, and I will probably fucking get hit by a car and die. Oh god, that's terrible thankful. Alright, third thankful, I'm thankful for just having a roof over my head. It rained all day today, and I would be very wet if I didn't have this awesome roof over my head. So those are my 3 thankfuls, my 3 emotions I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling kind of, at the beginning of this podcast, I was a little down, but I talked through it, so I feel a little up, using that rabbit hole metaphor and whatnot. So I feel optimistic, I'll say that. I feel a little hungry because I haven't been eating as much. I want to lose some weight. I feel like I want to get high, but I ain't got no. Everybody knows that feeling, so maybe I'll have to hit somebody up and go pick some up, or maybe I'll just nod and fall asleep. Who knows? Shitty. Can't you see? Sometimes your ganja just hypnotizes me, 'cause I just love your fancy ways and all that shit that's in your face. Alrighty. I think that'll do it for us today. Us? Who is us? That'll do it for you today. Alright, we'll talk to you later. Peace.